Hey guys, it's Dave from Animal Experiences again. I hope you're all doing well. Um, it's a beautiful day here in Rhode Island, and I had a great time out today. And today I was working on ponds for my other business, which maybe someday I'll talk to you about fish, because I think fish are great pets. But today we're going to talk about milk snakes. Last time I talked to you, we talked about king snakes, which are probably my favorite snake, but milk snakes are great pets. The guy that's around my shoulders right now, his name is Pixie Stick. He's a full-grown milk snake. It's called an albino milk snake, and he's very, very friendly, very popular at my shows. And stretched out, he's probably about 3.5 feet long. He's a nice sized snake. Not too big, but a nice size to handle. He's solid. Very, very friendly. Loves being handled. Now, this is called an albino milk snake. Albino animals usually cannot live in the wild. This guy would never survive. He can't hide from anybody with these colors. He doesn't scare other animals with these colors. So this is a snake that can live indoors as a pet, but not likely to find one outside. Now you might wonder why he's called a milk snake. Milk snakes are often found around farms and barns. People kind of associate them with cows and milk. They have no interest in milk. What they're looking for at the farm or around the barn are mice. These guys love to eat rodents. So mice would be a great food for them. All right, and so this guy, get a better look at his face here. You can see he's sticking his tongue out, so we know he's smelling. Okay, he feels a little cool, but not too cold. Today's a nice warm day. The snakes are probably not, when I handle them today, they're not going to feel very cold at all. And he loves to sit on people's shoulders. Now, this guy, like I said, can't live outside. I'm going to show you what's called a normal milk snake. They can live outside, yet they don't have good camouflage. So let's check out the normal milk snake. His name is Nestle. Nestle is not full grown yet. He's going to get bigger. And he's a different kind of milk snake. So this is Nestle. Nestle looks like a poisonous coral snake. When animals see him, they leave him alone. Now, we can tell them apart because he has a different pattern than a coral snake. Coral snake, the pattern is red, then the yellowish color, and then the black color, where this guy is red, black, yellow. Now, the funny thing is, I was watching a TV show last night, and in the show, there was a man who had supposedly a poisonous coral snake. And he held it up to threaten somebody. But when you looked at him, it wasn't a coral snake, it was a milk snake. And I've seen that many times on television and in movies. What's supposed to be a poisonous snake, what they use is the non-poisonous milk snake because they look so much alike. All right, so this is Nestle. He's a very, very friendly guy. Now, he doesn't like to hang around your neck as much as Pixie Stick does. He prefers to move around. So usually when I hold him or when kids hold him at shows I'm doing, he's held in their hands. Okay. And like I said, he's going to get bigger. I expect he should grow at least another 6 inches longer. I don't expect him to get as big as Pixie Stick. Pixie Stick's probably the biggest milk snake I've ever had as a pet. And these guys are both snakes you would find in Mexico. They're not going to be found around here. And I'll give you some homework after this video. See if you can find online a picture of an eastern milk snake. That's what we have around here. They're beautiful snakes, but they look very different than these guys. Okay, so that's the normal colored milk snake. This is an albino milk snake. Now, of course, when I get these guys, they're babies. I want to show you a baby one right now. The baby I'm going to show you is not a new baby. He's grown a bit since I've got him. But he's very, very cool. He's the same kind as Nestle. So this is another normal colored milk snake. And this guy's going to be squirmy because he hasn't been handled much. I'll see if I can put him up close to the camera for you. But this is how small, or even smaller, when I get them. So if you ever buy a pet snake, it's going to be like this. Okay, it's going to be a little guy. You might wonder what a little baby snake eats. They actually eat baby mice. So when I'm buying my mice to feed the snakes, I have to buy all different sizes because I have all different size snakes. But these guys eat a little baby mouse that has no fur on it yet. People call them pinkies because there's no fur, they're just all pink. All right, so another normal colored milk snake. This guy's probably about, I'd say about 5 months old. He's probably grown about 3 inches since I got him, and he's gotten thicker since I got him. So he was quite a bit smaller. All right, so a very, very nice snake. It's a good choice for a pet. We talked about king snakes last time, which I think are awesome pets. They're probably my favorite because of the fact that there's so many different colors available. But their temperament and their size is pretty much the same as the milk snakes. So they're the perfect size for kids especially. Now, kids that have seen me before, when I do my shows, there's a snake that is their favorite. And I brought him out. His name is Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean happens to be my oldest pet snake. I've had him almost 16 years. That is very, very old for one of these snakes. That would be like a person being 110 years old. So he's way up there. And I can start to see some changes in his body because he's getting older. There's little bumps on his body that weren't there when he was younger. His shedding is a little different now. He seems to have a little more trouble shedding than he used to. Funny thing about my snakes, my albino snakes. Now albinos are what? They're snakes that have red or pink eyes. Okay. In fact, any animal that's albino is going to have red or pink eyes. They're usually light colored. Now if an animal is warm-blooded and it's albino, they're usually white. But with snakes, they can be pink, yellow, orange, or white. None of those are good hiding colors. So most of your albinos, if they're born in the wild, which is unusual, if they're born in the wild, they usually do not get, they're not going to live to be very old. They're going to get eaten by somebody. All right, so a very cool guy. You can see him sticking his tongue out. You can see the red eyes. Now the interesting thing is all 4 snakes I've showed you today are all getting ready to shed. They all should be a little bit brighter. None of them are super close to shedding, so they'll get even more dull than they are today, but they're all getting ready to shed. Okay? So, these have been milk snakes. Milk snakes, king snakes, excellent choices for pets. I'm not going to talk about one other type of snake that makes a great pet too, and that's a corn snake. So if you're ever thinking of a pet snake, corn snakes are a nice choice too. A corn snake is usually going to be a little bigger than pixie stick here. Okay, so pixie stick is about 3.5 feet. Corn snakes I've had have been closer to 4 feet usually, even a little bigger than that if they're given a big cage. But they're usually very friendly snakes. So another good choice for a pet. Okay, so that's it for snakes today. I think tomorrow, which is supposed to be a gorgeous weather day, I'm going to take a trip to a vernal pool, the biggest vernal pool that I know of. And maybe I'll take some video of what I find there. I don't know if the frogs will be out breeding right now, but we'll certainly be likely to see some eggs and things like that. Okay, you guys take care. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.